God, last week's mess is over. Almost an entire month. I need to lift up my spirits somehow. I know! How about I take a look at the Tiny Toons Looniversity? We're tiny, we're toony, we're just a little loony. What is up, guys? It's me, KZ, of Kids Really Kid Shows. Let's talk about Tiny Toons, shall we? Well, alright, I already said in my intro, but you know what I mean. But first, let's rewind back into the 90s, shall we? Back where Tiny Toons Adventures premiered. And let me tell you guys, I have fond memory of this show when I was a child. Good times. Good times. And well, now I remember all my favorite characters: Buster, Babs, Plucky, Hampton, and Sweetie, Furball, Fifi, Montana, Max, Elmira, all those characters. And well, it sadly come to a conclusive end, and it's barely referenced or even talked about in the future installments of Looney Tunes. Well, okay, maybe a few of them, but we barely get any. But yes, but fast forward to the present day, on Max streaming, we get a reboot revamp. This time, the Tiny Toons are, well, in the original show, they were in middle school for Looney Tunes. But this time, they're in college for Looney Tunes. Interesting change. But the biggest change is that they made Buster and Babs into siblings. Rather than a show, they were not only not siblings, but also boyfriend and girlfriend. And also best friends. Whichever you want to call it. So, that's a big change. I have mixed feelings in it because, well, Babs and Buster do seem like sibling types. But in the original show, they had a running joke whenever they're introing in the Tiny Toons Adventures that say, no relations. Great joke. Okay, pretty good one, because, well, they both have the same last names. Hi, I'm Babs Bunny, and I'm Buster Bunny. No relations. And again, unlike in the original show, they were not siblings, but again, lovers. Well, okay, I honestly don't know why they made that change. But, yeah, it's still funny and still entertaining to watch them interact with one another. And they're just still same likable characters from the original show. And another noticeable change is they took Sweetie Pie, or Sweetie Bird, whatever, and made her into a more prominent character in this Tiny Toons show. And also make her a rebellious, tough rock birdie. Which is pretty funny. You see this adorable little canary being a rough and tough rock and roll punk bird. There are comedic possibilities here and there, and they utilize it very well. And well, also the character errors and animations. It's a really great upgrade. And well, it complements the Looney Tunes very greatly, and well, it certainly have a Tiny Toons flair. Both the Tiny Toons and the Looney Tunes themselves look pretty good too. Yeah, much like in the original show, the Looney Tunes characters are, well, the staff and faculty of the school. And naturally, Bugs Bunny's the main star. I mean, how could he not? And of course, we got all their appearing in this here show teaching the Tiny Toons. Especially Bugs Bunny, who's pretty good at being a mentor here. I mean, dare I say he's better a mentor here than he was in the original show. In the original show, he usually just trolls the Tiny Toons and say he's not as good as they are. It kind of makes him an egomaniac. But here, it's a lot better. He still contains his egomaniac, but he's still pretty good. And that's another thing, Tiny Toons Looniversity has something over the original. They have the Tiny Toons interact more with the Looney Tunes characters. And that's pretty clever of them to do. It's kind of like DuckTales reboot in that way. Hey, yeah, there are some cases where reboots are better than the original. Oh, and well, other than having Lola on the show, which by the way was awesome, so there are plenty of other character moments and stories that makes it better than the original. Even dare I say it's even better than Tiny Toons Adventures. Don't worry, get me wrong, it'll have a special place in my heart. But yeah, it's still nice to have this show be that good. And well, it's right there with DuckTales as one of the greatest reboots I ever saw in my life. Is that good? Some of you people might disagree with me on that, and well, I'm not holding it against you because well, we all have different opinions on things, but yeah. Some people even going on to say that they're planning my death in the comment section below, or are saying, blasphemy! But yeah. Hey, come on guys, it's not the worst reboot in the world. But overall, this was a really well-made show. A lot of good comedy, a lot of good story. Hey, and well, there's a pretty good backstory for the Looney Tunes, even though they're retconned a few times here and there. Again, the questionable fact that they made Buster and Babs into brother and sister rather than best friends slash lovers. But overall, I give this a solid 10 out of 10. And go to HBO Max or Max and give it a watch. Well, there guys, and see you all next time. You know what we're gonna review next week? Let's see. Ooh, what was that? Efron in it? Yeah, he's a pretty good singer. It's a musical. Okay, we're getting a good start. What if it's the greatest show? It's High School Music. Oh no! Farewell, friends. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out all other social media pages. The links will be in the description below.